So here is how I blew up my testosterone. So last year, about a year ago, when I took my blood test and I got my testosterone results, it was very, very underwhelming. And I felt like there is something off with me and I knew I had to change things, At the time, my diet wasn't on point. My training wasn't the best. I just wasn't getting a lot of good sleep. It was just not a good position. I was quite muscular, but I wasn't lean. There were a lot of things I had to be addressing. And when I took my test, my levels were about like 400 to 500. And then it was just kind of disappointing. And I felt that like low energy, the lethargicness. And I was like, I got to change something, So fast forward this year recently, I took my test a couple of days ago and I got the results and it's been a massive improvement. So in this video, I'm going to kind of share what I did to kind of get there. And one of the main things that initially that I did, the reason I took my blood test was kind of to see like what I like in my body, right? And a lot of people, also including me, we lack vitamin D. And I was really deficient at it. So I started supplementing vitamin D. I was getting about maybe like 5 to 10,000 IUs with the supplementation for the vitamin D. And that one helped a lot, okay? That one helped a lot. That's like a small portion of what I'm going to tell you. But I would say if you're like not really sure, go really check your blood, see like what you lack, right? And I was lacking vitamin D. I started supplementing it and it's been a massive change for me, right? So after the vitamin D, I knew I had to like change my diet. I knew I had to change my exercise style, everything, And I was kind of tired of the low T style, the low T lifestyle, you know what I mean? So I started changing it, and let's start with diet, right? The way I blew up my testosterone was that I started eating way more eggs, okay? I've been consistently eating 5 to 10 eggs every single day with butter, grass-fed butter. I've been adding honey to it, and it's just they're a really, really good combination. You can even have them separately. Honestly, you don't have to mix it. I just mix it because it tastes good. But eggs, 5 to 10 eggs a day, it's been really like a massive benefit for me. Also, honey with like maybe 1 or 2 tablespoons a day. That's been a massive, massive important thing that's been helping me out a lot, with my testosterone. And sometimes I notice like a lot of people can avoid honey, or they don't even eat that many eggs. And genuinely, it's been like a game changer for me since I've been implementing those with like especially my breakfast. I usually have honey and eggs for my breakfast. And it's been like a massive game changer. Also, I've reduced on a lot of like processed stuff. Like I barely eat processed stuff. I mean, I was eating this past couple months. I mean, not this past month because I was like, doing a lot of trips and a lot of events. But before that, for months, almost like a year almost, like I wasn't really eating anything bad. A very clean diet, like my diet was very smooth, and my testosterone just saw the benefits, So eggs and honey were like a huge game changers. And I kind of tried to stay away from like white meat, or like not, what's it, white meat? Like chicken and like turkey and stuff. Like I wasn't really eating it that much this year, because even though they're leaner and they're lower in calorie, but they didn't have the micronutrient density that the red meat had. Like I've been having way more beef, a lot of bison, lamb, and it's just been so powerful, It's been really good with my testosterone. Honestly, the fats have been really, really useful for me. And it's been like a massive game changer, red meat, eggs, honey. Those 3 things I would say with my diet have been absolutely crucial to really elevate my testosterone to the next level. And I was, really focused on those things because like they're really powerful. After that, with the training, I'm gonna say that I started doing way more cardio. This year I was really focused on boxing. I was going on runs, walks. I did the 75 hard, I completed it. And by the time I finished 75 hard, I was looking diced. I looked like very, very high testosterone. If you see my pictures in my previous videos, in my Instagram, like I post there daily, so go check it out. You'll see like I was like a different person. You know what I mean? Like from a year ago. My body looked way more like, dense, like muscular, like it was leaner. You could sense the testosterone, like no Diddy. I'm just saying like you could sense the testosterone, you know what I mean? But the training also, like with boxing, weightlifting, I reduced it to like 3 to 4 days a week. And I was kind of mainly focused on, balancing my cardio and my weights because I was doing mainly weights before that. But I feel like when I started doing boxing, combined with weightlifting, that's how like my body started changing. Like combining martial arts with weights, it was just a game changer. Honestly, I felt so good. Recently I've been kind of inconsistent with boxing, but man, when I was on my shit, like it's so powerful to have that, like, martial arts and to have weightlifting, because like it really allows you to like take your fitness to the next level, and my testosterone benefited it massively from it, you know. So I would say with your training, start doing cardio, you know, like it really gets the blood flowing, and it's like a really big help for you, you know, for your health. And when you start doing cardio, you get leaner too, you just look better, you feel better. So honestly, there is no downsides about those things, you know. So really focus on, you know, getting your cardio in, eat clean, the things that I told you. And the final part also, like I noticed like my libido has been way better, honestly. Like my libido has been way better, and I can really sense it. And let's just say double-digit rounds. I'm just going to keep it at that, you know, the double-digit rounds. And this is like how it's supposed to be for like a 23-year-old guy, right? And I felt like in the past it wasn't like that. But now it's like I really feel like, you know, I'm back to that feeling that I'm supposed to feel, you know, like that high testosterone, you know, state. And all the things that I told you, you know, eggs, red meat, honey, really taking my testosterone to the next level. Also, you know, training, you know, like boxing, martial arts, doing weights, like going really heavy at weights, you know, training to failure, you know, going on walks, getting sunlight, getting vitamin D, all those things really massive, like played a massive factor in like, you know, boosting my testosterone. And like, it's like a night and day difference. And, you know, I hope this video has been really, really useful for you. And I want to end today's video with a quote that I got from my cousin. And the quote is really powerful. I really loved it. So I was like, let me just share it because it kind of connects, you know. And the quote is about, be who you are, say what you feel, because those who mind don't matter, and those who matter don't mind. So I'm going to let that marinate in your mind, so you really understand what this quote is, because it's really, really powerful. I'm going to, you know what, I'm going to read it again just for, you know, to kind of like, you know, feel it more. So it says, be who you are and say what you feel, because those who mind don't matter, and those who matter don't mind. Long story short, it's about being yourself and doing and, you know, going for what you truly want, being as authentic as you want, as authentic as you can be, because at the end of the day, if people don't really like you for who you are, it doesn't matter. But long story short, just be authentic, you know, and the people that really care for you, they really like mess with you, they're gonna sell with you, you know. So you don't really have to change yourself, improve yourself, but don't really change who you are internally. Like, you know, you don't have to worry about that, you know. But that was the video, man. I hope you got a lot of value from it. That's how I boosted my testosterone. I went from like 500 or something all the way to like 740. I got my blood test yesterday, or like not yesterday, a couple days ago. And that's how I blew up my testosterone. Feel free to drop a like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.